Alright, so in today's video, we'll be going over 7 things you need to know before you start your print-on-demand business. Print-on-demand is an amazing side hustle and business opportunity, but there are definitely some things you should know before you start, which will make your life a lot easier. So make sure to watch this video until the end, because I guarantee you, this video is going to save you a lot of headache. Let's get started. Okay, so number 1 is that print-on-demand is a great way to get into entrepreneurship, especially if you want to monetize your creativity. According to ZipRecruiter, the average print-on-demand business from home is making about $4,600 per month. That's really great, but it's totally possible to scale this to $10,000, $20,000, or even $30,000 or more per month. If you also already have an online presence, this is a fantastic way to monetize your audience. But yeah, essentially, I want to give you guys some conviction because starting any type of business is hard. So it's really important to know that whatever you're doing has a lot of potential. The reason why I'm so bullish on print on demand is because it's a business that you can start with pretty much no money. You can easily monetize designs that you yourself create. And if you have an online presence or you're willing to build one, this will allow you to take advantage of leverage, which when done properly allows you to build really good passive income. But yeah, you guys probably already know what print on demand is. Instead of buying a lot of stock of a product, spending thousands and thousands of dollars, you only pay for inventory when something actually sells. Most of the production and logistics are done for you, so you can spend more of your time making high quality designs and focusing on marketing. You can do t-shirts, posters, backpacks, blankets, phone cases, and so much more. And so yeah, if there's anything I want you guys to take away from this point, it's that POD, print on demand, is a fantastic type of business to start. Okay, so number 2 is the importance of having a niche. A lot of people go into print on demand thinking, hey, I can just sort of make cool looking designs and publish them and they'll get sales. And while that can be true, the likelihood of success when going that route is not that good. That's why I really want to emphasize this. Having a niche can literally make or break your business. And the reason for this is because having that niche allows you to actually target a very specific customer who you can basically market towards and have way higher conversion rates. The more specific your product is, the higher the chance of actually converting your ideal customer. And another thing is that it allows you to separate yourself from the competition. Everyone is selling general products that aren't really focused on a particular niche. If you can find a niche that you're passionate in, that's very specific, but not too specific, meaning there are probably hundreds of thousands or even millions of people that are really interested in it, then that will be ideal. So we did some research and here are some really good niches that you guys could consider. Something very niche in the pet industry, something focused on a particular subset of pop culture, very specific hobbies or passions, and specific subsets of the fitness industry. Whatever niche you consider, make sure that not everyone in that industry is going to be, into your product. It needs to be specific enough where only diehard fans or a very specific subset of that population is actually going to end up buying your product. For example, Meowiwana is a company that sells cat products in the style of weed. So of course, this is really marketed towards marijuana lovers, and they basically sell multiple products for cats with their particular style and brand. It's estimated that this company does over $200,000 per month in revenue. Another good example of a company in the pet industry is going to be Dogecoin. They basically sell t-shirts, hoodies, and other apparel with memes on them for a specific type of meme-loving audience. So their audience loves internet inside jokes, who also have pets, and this company is estimated to do over $60,000 per month in revenue. Another example of a company within a good niche is going to be Prideletics. They basically combine sports and fitness with the LGBT community. So it's super niche down, which is what allows them to be unique. So basically what I want to say is don't start a print-on-demand business in a general niche. It is so much harder to see success that way. So I really encourage you, before you start, pick a very specific niche. Number 3 is that you must choose the right print-on-demand service. Now, the one that I recommend is going to be Printful. I actually use them myself. When you use Printful, they take care of fulfillment, packing, and shipping. You can then connect Printful to your Shopify or Etsy store or whatever other platform you're selling on. It's by far one of the most reputable and low-cost options when it comes to print on demand. And so essentially, you can choose what type of product you want from their product page. They have tons and tons of options that you can choose from. And when the sale comes in, it's actually just going to go straight to Printful. And so there really isn't that much you need to do on your end. Right now, Printful has a free plan, which is all you need to start selling, including their design and marketing tools. And they also recently lowered product prices for a lot of their best-selling direct-to-garment t-shirts and hoodies. The only thing you need to do is select what products you're making, create and upload a design, and then publish it to whatever marketplaces you're on. After that, it's all pretty much passive. You also want to make sure that whatever print-on-demand service you're using has low prices. The higher the prices, the harder it is to make a profit, or the more you need to charge your customer. Yeah, Printful definitely excels when it comes to their affordable pricing on their products. And yeah, if you take a look at their product pricing, you guys can see they have 3 different types direct to garment, all over print, and embroidery. So depending on which product pricing you go with, you just have to pay for the product price, the shipping price, and then they'll take care of the rest. But yeah, essentially the print-on-demand service you use is like the backbone or foundation of your business. If you select the wrong one, then your business is going to run into a lot of problems. So that's why I always recommend going with a great choice like Printful. Number 4 is you need to know the importance of a unique design. So pretty much anybody can set up a store and start selling their products with whatever designs they want. And that's why this is a part where you can actually really shine. This can essentially be your moat. To be successful at print on demand, you need to have a really unique design, or you need to have a really unique way of marketing, which we will talk about later on in this video. For example, if you guys take a look at Monsieur Dorian, this is an arts and crafts creator with an Etsy store that markets on Instagram. They have really cute and unique looking designs. And so as you guys can see, their art, it's not like any other art out there. They're really creative with the types of designs that they're making. And so that is a huge reason why this store is so successful. As you guys can see, they make tons and tons of different products. They have prints, they have cards, they have ornaments, they sell mugs, they sell tote bags. And so yeah, this is a store that's really successful because of their really unique designs. They're also really good at marketing on Instagram, doing giveaways and things like that. So that is another reason why the store has done so well. It's really important that you guys do not use copyrighted images for your print on demand designs. That can actually make you guys run into a lot of legal issues. So it's definitely something you want to avoid. Rather get creative yourself making the designs, or hire someone to make designs for you. There are lots of places you guys can go to like Fiverr or Upwork to find really talented graphic designers. If you give them your vision, they'll be able to transfer that into graphics that really work for your brand. For example, Icon Speak, they have custom designs. They're unique while incorporating a smiley face, which everyone knows. So that definitely does stand out. And there's also Gear Bunch, which makes leggings with really unique designs on them. These are both print on demand businesses who have really done well using unique designs. Number 5 is that marketing is absolutely key. You can have the best product in the world, but if no one knows about it, you're not going to get any sales. I remember one of my first clothing companies, I had a great product. I spent all my time making sure it was the best, but the thing I failed to do was actually market. So I realized marketing is actually the most important thing when it comes to any type of business. In writing the copy for your product description, it's really important that you guys do keyword research to figure out what words you should have in that description. This will help with the SEO and searchability of your product, and same thing with the title. That is also very, very important. In terms of marketing, there are so many different avenues you guys can take. There's organic marketing, which is basically creating your own social media pages. For example, you can hire people to create content for your own social media page. You can hire other people to do UGC content, which is posted on their pages. You can even create a newsletter or YouTube channel on whatever niche your product is in and funnel people from there into actually buying your product. There's also paid marketing, so you guys can run Google ads, Facebook ads. I'm not going to get into marketing in too much detail in this video, but just know that you'll need to have organic marketing as well as paid marketing if you want to really scale your business. Also, really focus on getting reviews. So make sure your first clients really love your product. Ask them for a review, bug them, do anything to get them to leave a review, because that's going to help with the conversions later on so much. Etsy is a great place to actually market your products because there are a ton of people on that site actively looking to purchase products. So tapping to that huge audience is absolutely amazing. It's similar to Amazon FBA. And yeah, essentially it's a lot of free organic traffic. Let's talk about some case studies of print on demand companies that are absolutely crushing it with their marketing. So first is Dumb Club Apparel. They do insane marketing on TikTok, basically where they do street interviews that give away their clothes. And this is a great way to get genuine, entertaining interactions with people and build a ton of brand awareness. There's also Mid-Century Style Shop, and they're really good at marketing their mid-century modern aesthetic items through their blog. In addition to that, they also have an Instagram as well as a YouTube channel. And yeah, as you guys can see, some of their YouTube videos, they have over 10,000 views, which definitely brought in a ton of eyeballs and sales to their brand. You really do not need to have a huge audience to see success with this type of marketing. As long as you can reach your ideal specific niche audience, then any size audience is going to be amazing. And lastly, there's Rebel Youth Apparel. They do great marketing on Instagram as well as TikTok. And the owners basically put her face on the brand and create a community on TikTok, which allows them to create genuine connections, which lead to long-term customers. So yeah, basically marketing above all else. Next is you need to have a pricing strategy. So with print on demand, there are a lot of different costs that you may not be aware of. There's design costs, there are product costs, there's shipping costs, there's advertising costs if applicable. And of course, you do need to pay taxes on your net profits as well as sales tax in some cases. With Printful, you can easily calculate your potential profits and fees. So if you guys come here to calculate fees and profit and select your number of listings. So let's say 5, we'll say 12 months here. We'll put the sale price per item as $20. Let's say the shipping is $5. Let's say we plan to sell 100 of each item. We can put our cost right here. So let's say $5. Let's say we have a 10% total advertising cost and a miscellaneous cost of 5%. So it's going to put all those numbers into this calculator. And so yeah, in this case, you can see our net profit is about $1,300 on $2,500 of sales, which is a margin of 53.59%. Of course, you definitely want to have some type of margin like that because after all, this is a business and a business does need to make some money. So basically you want to sit down, run all the numbers of all the different costs when it comes to running your business and fulfilling one order. Use that to help identify what your selling price is going to be and make sure that that selling price will give you a healthy profit margin. Okay, number 7 is you need to build a brand for your business. In any type of e-commerce business, whether it be FBA, having your own products in a warehouse that you fulfill, or doing print on demand, you'll want to build a brand if you want a long-term business. What I recommend doing is you want to start off with one product, really build that product, and then sort of expand to do other products within that niche. Again, we don't want to get too broad, but we also don't want to just stick with one single product. Having a wide range of products all within one specific niche really helps you to build that brand. For example, you could sell car decoration stickers, which would be in the car accessory niche, and then expand into car mirror stickers, magnets, phone holders, custom designed car air fresheners, and other useful products that people in that niche would actually buy. One-off products, they usually fizzle and die within a few years. For example, the fidget spinner, so a lot of those brands died. So if you want a brand that lasts a long time, you'll want to build a wide range of products within that niche, which helps solidify your brand image. And the brand doesn't need to be just the products itself. The brand can also be centered around your own personal brand, which is what a lot of really successful print-on-demand sellers do. For example, Beatrice, she's a creator with a following, and she basically uses her Instagram to market her custom products and fulfill through Printful. And then there's Anna, who is an artist that uses her following to do the same thing. She markets her art through her social media pages and fulfills on the canvas orders through Printful. So yeah, essentially you need to have that brand in place. So there you have it. Those are 7 things that you need to know before starting your print-on-demand business. These things are really going to speed up your business growth. It's also going to help you save time by avoiding very common mistakes. And so yeah, if you guys are planning on starting your business or you have just started recently, I hope you guys got some value from this video. And again, if you guys want to check out Printful, I will leave a link down below. This is the best print-on-demand service that I recommend and personally use myself. All right, anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe for more content just like this. I make a ton of content about entrepreneurship, personal finance, as well as investing. And my whole goal is to help you guys live financially successful lives. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.